New developments this midday surrounding the investigation into that plane crash. The search efforts are now on pause, but we have new video of some of the wreckage seen here in the back of a San Mateo County Sheriff's truck. But the big question remains, who was on the plane? NBC Bay Area's Ginger Conejero Saab joins us live in Half Moon Bay right now. And Ginger, I understand that you just got off the phone with San Mateo County Sheriff's Office. What did they have to say?
Well, Laura, San Mateo County Sheriff's Office has told us that there are parts of the plane that have washed up on shore. A local just moments ago actually shared a photo that she took this morning of the plane's tail that is also on the beach. Other people have been sharing their photos of what they've seen just on the beach, about 15 minute or 20-minute hike north of where we are. At this point, there are no search and rescue efforts out because we're told the conditions of the waters are too difficult, specifically the high tides. But the crews were out for a good amount of time this morning, and this is what they recovered. You're seeing San Mateo County Sheriff's Office haul away some of the wreckage that has been recovered of the small plane believed to have crashed last night. At least one solid chunk of the plane has now been moved from what was the command center here in Half Moon Bay to a secure location so that it can be investigated. Now, we've also been told that other wreckage is still on the beach this morning. Search and rescue efforts on pause now, but crews were out there for several hours, not just this morning, but also last night. The Sheriff's Office tells us they received a call around 7:15 last night from witnesses at the Moss Beach Distillery. Now, those callers reported a small plane flying, quote, erratically, and they said they heard what sounded like an engine sputter out. They said they kept their eyes on it until they could not see it any longer. Now, this prompted search and rescue teams to mobilize. The Coast Guard was able to get a diver in the water quickly, but then they had to suspend their efforts around midnight for safety concerns. Authorities confirmed that a plane was found in the water last night. This morning, new details on how it was found.
There is a plane in the water. It was made known to me that the plane was actually upside down in the water. And this morning, with about 30 search and rescue volunteers, Emergency Service Bureau, we're beginning to see some of that wreckage come up onto the coastline.
Now, the plane did leave from an East Bay airport. No word yet on where it was headed or how many people were on board. Authorities are keeping that information really still private at this point. Now, we're told efforts are still considered search and rescue at this point, but as the time passes and the conditions of the water, how cold it is, and how high those tides are right now, as the time passes, the chances of finding potential survivors significantly changes, Laura. So still holding out hope. They haven't changed it yet, but as of now, search and rescue on pause. Laura?
Thank you very much for the very latest there, Ginger.